feeling. Imagine losing the love of your life, finding yourself a single parent, and then one day, feeling a forgotten piece of her past shows up with a chilling message, an object that seems to unlock a portal between reality and the unknown. Feeling. That's exactly what happens in the Blackwell Ghost 6, and trust me, things get way stranger and more emotional than you'd even expect. So buckle up, feeling, because we're diving deep into the twists, turns, ghostly occurrences, and heartbreaks of this sixth entry in the cult favorite found footage series, Feeling. When this one opens up, Turner Clay, our filmmaker protagonist, sets the tone with some raw honesty. Feeling. He tells us how he and his wife Terry struggled for years to have a family, endured the pain of doctors telling them they'd never be parents, only to be blessed by two miracle children. Just as their family felt complete, tragedy struck. Terry passed away unexpectedly from a rare cancer, Feeling, shattering Turner's world and leaving him to raise their kids alone. If you've been following the Blackwell Ghost series, Feeling, you know there's always been a supernatural thread running just beneath the story, but in this chapter, the haunting is now deeply, painfully personal. Feeling. After Terry's death, paranormal activity begins to ramp up around Turner's home. He keeps hoping for some afterlife sign, obsessing over every sound from beyond. It's like he's trying to make sense of the loss using his cameras as both shield and magnifying glass. Then, one night, someone creeps up to his porch, rings the bell, and leaves a mysterious package. Creeped out but growing more and more curious, Feeling, Turner checks it out the next morning and discovers it's a box containing his late wife's old keyboard, one she used to play constantly. Feeling, even after he bought her a new piano. Inside, there's a handwritten letter. Feeling. Here's where things get really unsettling. The person explains they bought kids' toys from a storage sale, and suddenly, Feeling, a toy keyboard started playing by itself in their attic. Feeling. Magnetic letters began spelling out chilling phrases on their fridge like, "I'm here," and even Terry's name. Digging into the toy's origins, you're Feeling, they found a receipt with Terry's name on it and then stumbled onto Turner's previous paranormal movies. Feeling deeply rattled, Feeling, the couple decided this prize of haunted memorabilia belonged back with Turner. At this point, Turner is torn between skepticism and hope. Feeling, is this an elaborate hoax? Or is real evidence of Terry reaching out? He acknowledges his wife did leave receipts in boxes. Feeling. So the haunted keyboard and the strange fridge messages, while almost cheesily stereotypical for a ghost, aren't something just anyone could whip up as a prank. He's creeped out, emotionally shaken, and totally hooked. With the arrival of the keyboard, the supernatural shenanigans explode into overdrive. Feeling. The piano keys tinkle by themselves. Heavy banging rocks the house at night. Doors slam. Feeling. And the household electronics seem possessed. A TV flickering on and off. Strange voices coming through baby monitors. Mechanical word game eerily spelling out GLASS. Turner tries to reason with himself. Feeling. Questioning everything. Maybe it's just mechanical glitches. Maybe there's a logical explanation. But the stack of weird events just keeps piling up. Oh, and let's not ignore the kids in between the jump scares. Feeling. The movie lingers lovingly on scenes of Turner's day-to-day life parenting his daughter Maggie and son George. The stressful, sometimes heartwarming, feeling, sometimes overwhelming moments bring a new kind of tension. Feeling. And when the kids start reporting banging and making claims that make Turner question whether the haunting is spilling over to them, everything turns up a notch. Feeling. As if being a single dad wasn't hard enough. Now there are late night disturbances, doors opening by themselves, Feeling, and even possible ghostly figures caught on security cameras. Then Turner starts piecing it all together. He chats with an officer friend, Officer Ramey, Feeling, about the original Lightfoot house, a location from earlier films in the series, hinting at links between Terry, the hauntings, Feeling, and the murderous events of past installments. In a key reveal, his friend Roger calls and offers Turner the chance to buy the infamous house in Florida. Feeling. With no hesitation, Turner scrambles to secure a loan, maybe needing to keep history from falling into someone else's hands. Feeling. and hoping to uncover answers tied to Terry and the paranormal chain of events. While Turner's away getting the new house, things go haywire back home. Feeling, his mom calls with bad news. Either neighbor sees all the lights turning on and off, security alarms blaring, feeling, and the shadow of a figure walking back and forth inside the supposedly empty home. The whole neighborhood treats it like an out of season Halloween gag, feeling. But for Turner, it's deadly serious. Clearly, whatever's haunting the family isn't ready to let go. Back in his home, feeling, Turner reviews old security footage and makes a terrifying discovery he'd mislive, a shadowy figure standing in a doorway the same night his son's door popped open. Feeling, it gets even creepier on another recording where his daughter's baby monitor picks up weird, mournful sobs and groans in the dead of night. Feeling, he scrambles to get the kids out, realizing the haunting is escalating now, directly involving and threatening his children. Feeling, Turner's detective streak hits overdrive. He contacts Amanda, the woman who returned the keyboard, and after an awkward but heartfelt call, feeling, she reveals that once they gave the haunted item back, all the weirdness in their own house stopped. She adds, almost as an aside, that sometimes they'd find their curtains open in the mornings, a seemingly mundane but odd detail. Feeling, checking his cameras, Turner finds the exact same oddity curtains he swears he closed now mysteriously open. Looking for patterns, feeling, Turner notices the fridge messages, the baby monitor voices, the noises, and the time all seem linked to one thing: the recurring 2:47 a.m. phone calls from previous Blackwell films. After a phone call with Raimi, feeling, who received an email from Turner with a photo of the fridge letters, an email Turner swears he never sent, he dives deeper. Officer Raimi's wife notices the fridge letters are written backwards, a detail that sends chills down Turner's spine. Suddenly, another twist. Turner scrambles to get his wife's death certificate and learns, in a gut punch of a revelation, that Terry died at exactly 2:47 a.m., the precise time as the repeated ghostly phone calls from the haunted house. The timing isn't a coincidence. The haunting was reaching across space and time, possibly even trying to warn him about Terry's fate before it was too late. Heartbroken and exhausted, feeling, Turner is left with a dilemma tearing him apart. Should he get rid of the haunted keyboard, possibly freeing his family from the escalating horror? Feeling, or keep it as the last surreal connection to his beloved wife? As a father, he wants safety. As a husband who deeply mourns and loves Terry, he feels unable to let go. The film ends with a touching message. Over gentle piano music, Turner reflects that across all the inexplicable, terrifying, feeling, and heartbreaking encounters, one thing is certain: love endures. The ones we love are never truly gone. Feeling, the final images linger not on monsters or mayhem, but on Turner's children, laughter, echo of Terry's favorite melody, a tribute to hope that survives even in the shadow of grief and the supernatural. In summary, Blackwell Ghost 6 is less a traditional ghost story and more a raw, honest journey through loss, love, and the search for meaning in chaos. Feeling, it's got scares and hidden figures, yes, but what anchors is Turner's struggle to protect his family while honoring his wife's memory. The blending of real-life emotion with the found footage hauntings elevates this film above the formula, the series' most personal and moving entries. What did you think about the rabbit hole of clues, hauntings, feeling, and heartbreak in Blackwell Ghost 6? Did you catch all the callbacks and eerie details? Let me know your theories, favorite moments, anything I missed down in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, share it with your fellow horror fans. Feeling, and don't forget to subscribe for even deeper dives into the most chilling and emotional films out there. Until next time, feeling, keep your lights on and your heart open.